All right, well, let's just start with the obvious. How'd you feel today? What do you think of your performance?
I felt good. There's always room for improvement and stuff, but I felt that it was a pretty solid day.
All right, well, let's just get right into questions. Our first question is going to come from Joshua Allen. Go ahead, Joshua.
Hey, how we doing today?
Doing good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Just want to ask you, throughout this process, is there anyone that you've kind of leaned on for advice and support? Kind of pick their brain about tips on what to expect throughout the pro day and pre-draft process?
Oh yeah, I've had a lot of assets and a lot of good people around me to, help me be well prepared for this moment. Obviously I got guys like Justice and stuff that have been around me that have helped me. He's a really good friend of mine that kind of helped me prep me for what was to come and stuff like that. But yeah, I've had a great team around me to help me for this process.
Nice. And have you had any conversations with the Buccaneers in the pre-draft process?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm pretty sure I've talked to every team pretty much.
Awesome. Thank you. Best of luck on your journey.
Thanks.
Our next question is going to come from Matheus Ornelas. Go ahead, Matheus.
Chuba, here's Matheus Ornelas from Time Out here in Brazil. Congratulations for going for the NFL draft.
Thank you.
It's a two-part question. How do you see yourself in this class of the running backs that are going for the draft on this year? And what do you hear for the teams that's your main quality or your biggest problem that you have to fix for the NFL?
I think I'm one of the top running backs, if not the top. Obviously this last year, people can say I had a down year. A lot of people don't know I was coming off a lot of surgeries. There's a lot of different things going on with my body and my health, but the biggest thing for me at the end of the day was helping my team win. So I know when it's all said and done, I have faith in God that everything will work out. Wherever I get drafted, first round, seventh round, undrafted free agent, whatever happens, I just need a shot. I'll be ready for it. And then talking to teams, I'm a very raw player. That's the way I look at it. I have a lot of things to work on. I feel that I do a lot of things well, but someone that's not complacent, always trying to get better, always trying to get faster, stronger, work on my hands, work on my routes, pass protection, all these different things. So I got a lot of room to grow.
All right, our next question is going to come from Joseph Fazio. Go ahead, Joseph.
Hey, Chuba, you, Tylen, Tevin, and a couple of your other teammates got invited to the NFL Combine, but obviously there's no in-person Combine. Is it kind of bittersweet that this is your only chance to, work out as a team in front of scouts?
It's just all about adapting. COVID and everything this last year is just all about been about adapting. Sorry. How you adapt to things. You never know what's going to happen, whether it be the Combine, Pro Day, it's going to get canceled. If this is going to happen, that's going to happen. So the biggest thing for us was just adapt to whatever's thrown at us, and I feel that we've done a good job with that.
Our next question is going to come from Scott Wright. Go ahead, Scott.
Chuba, did you hear any numbers on your 40 time, and how did you feel you ran today?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I know some 4.3s, some 4.4s. My second one was a little slower, I'm pretty sure, but I think it was a decent time. It wasn't too bad.
What was the most important thing that you wanted to show today?
Just probably that I was healthy again. I was coming off 2 surgeries after that 2019 season, coming into 2020 season, kind of had some lingering issues there. And then also I had a high ankle sprain. So just to show that, I'm back and healthy.
Thanks.
Our next question is going to come from Frank Bonner. Go ahead, Frank.
Hey, Chuba, you talked in the past about wanting to use football as a way to provide for your family. Knowing that you're this close to that step, I guess what emotions are going through your mind right now?
I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to be in this opportunity. A lot of people from my situation shouldn't even be here. I'm very fortunate enough and very thankful to be in this position. Because like I said, only a few, out of Canada even make it. Only a few get drafted, from the States as well. So to be in this position, you know, I'm forever thankful.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Our next question comes from Garen Emig. Go ahead, Garen.
Chuba, good to see you again. How you been?
I'm doing good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much. Do you anticipate talking to, or maybe you already have talked to NFL personnel and scouts about your character and your willingness to step out and call on some things for some things that you see are wrong? I know you had the thing with Gundy a year ago, and that became a big deal. Looking back, does that you think help yourself in terms of moving forward?
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm me. I'm Chuba. I'm someone that's going to stand up for what's right. I'm going to speak up when I think something's wrong. I look at myself as a leader, not just on the football field, but also off the football field. So whenever, you know, I'm, you know, called to do something or I need to speak up on something, you know, I'll do that. That being said, you know, I make mistakes. I learn from them. I'm a young man. I'm still growing in a lot of different ways. And like I said, I'll make mistakes, but I'll do things well as well. And the big thing from it is I always learn from my mistakes. I always learn from my greatest successes. So I'm still a growing leader. I'm still working on a lot of things, but when it comes to that aspect of things, I definitely think that's a good attribute to have. Would you change anything if you had to do it over again? No, I live with no regrets. I mean, like I said, you can learn from things, but I believe that everything happens for a reason. You know, I'm a God-fearing man. I believe that he has a plan for everything. So whatever happens, you know, I just grow from it, learn from it, and then keep moving.
Okay, very cool. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, our final question for Chuba will come from Dan Ralph. Go ahead, Dan.
There we go. Chuba, just wanted to ask you, when you came into today, were nerves a problem, or did you really feel free flowing and you know, like this was going to be something that you were going to have some fun with?
Yeah, I mean, it's just football. Just a different group of people, you know, watching, obviously. So, you know, I was just going to go out there, do my best, do all that I could. And then, you know, whatever happens from there happens.
And you talk about having no regrets. And if you had to do it over again, would you follow the same path this year and still come back and play football again? Absolutely. I mean, I've grown so much this year as a person, as a leader, as a football player. Like I said, a lot of people think I had a down year due to, you know, production and stuff like that. A lot of people don't know I had injuries and stuff, but I wanted to win a championship. I wanted to get my degree. And I wanted to just mature. So, and I feel that I did a lot of that. Obviously, the one thing, you know, I wasn't able to help my team do is win a championship. And that's something that will always kind of be on my back. But, you know, I hope at this next level, you know, whatever program, whatever team, you know, decides to pick me up, I can help them win a championship. Terrific. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Chuba, that'll do it for questions. But before we let you go, is there anything that's important to you or anything just that you wanted to say?
No, thank you. Thank you, Gavin, OSU, everyone that, you know, helped me throughout my 4 or 5 years that I was at OSU. You guys helped me out a lot, obviously, being from Canada and all that stuff. It was definitely different. I know it was with media and all that stuff, but forever thankful for everyone that, you know, interviewed me, talked to me, or did anything like that. So thank you, Gavin. Thank you, guys. Everyone that's in here, I really appreciate y'all.